out hot only to falter. How do you separate the real from the rest?
Kevin, that's a good question. And one thing is what we call point differential. Doesn't just look at wins and losses, but margins of victory. And it can indicate who's really built to go the distance.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. The two towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. For three, Ingram. Minnesota with the rebound. 1:25 left to play here in the first. With New Orleans, GA, you have to feel like the talent is there.
It is, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They've won 50 games in a season only once in their history. You can't have playoff success until you prove you can survive the rigors of the regular season.
Now here's Jones. After the miss from Karl Anthony Towns. Kept alive. Tries again. And Valanciunas with the layup.
The persistence of Valanciunas paying off in a big way on the glass. He is just a tremendously hard worker.
Conley scanning the floor. From deep three-point land, the Timberwolves again can't hit. The Pelicans have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Here's McCollum. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
How about the strength of CJ not letting the contact stop him?
Towns a screen on Jones. For three, Edwards knocks down the three ball.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
New Orleans has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. And there's Williamson on the assist by McCollum.
Such an effective playmaker. You gotta be impressed with CJ's ability to hit open teammates.
Edwards can't hit. Williamson right side, and it's New Orleans scoring again.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Pelicans. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Pelicans, what do you guys think?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
And that's really hard on a defense, having to play deeper into the clock and having to cover a lot more ground.
The guard set is Alvarado and McCollum. Then there's Trey Murphy. And it's Nance, and it's Marshall in at the four-man position. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Count it. McLaughlin's got his first points of the game.
High percentage look. This is what your offense is designed to do.
And it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to cement himself, Greg, as Minnesota's franchise player.
He is one of the best young players in the league with clear superstar potential. The future of the Timberwolves starts with Edwards.
Anderson outside to the inside. Towns. And Towns throws it down.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
Here's Marshall. The shot, no good. Towns with the defensive effort. There's 45 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Now, here's Reed. He's defended by Alvarado.
Went to the fadeaway. Didn't need to, though. Probably cost him some points.
To the middle. Here's Nance. It's rebounded by Towns.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
Here's Alvarado. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got his third assist on the night. Here's McLaughlin. Oh, good with the triple. And so it's New Orleans with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. Back to the action in just a minute.
In that game against the Knicks, if you go by the rankings, the teams look even. But to be honest, I don't think that tells the whole story, Shaq. I mean, I'm curious to see how it goes.
And now coming back to this game, a strong first half for the Pelicans.
Well, they got the extra credit for their hustle.
That is more than enough of a
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And, Greg, when things go crazy, coaches are often the first to go. But how often does that improve things?
Sometimes it goes the opposite direction, Kevin. But the simple fact is it's usually easier to change the coach than it is to turn over the roster.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. The front court is McDaniels and Towns. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. And it's Gobert in its center. You know, Steve, last season the Pelicans started 23-12. They were second in the Western Conference. But they end up missing the playoffs. Why, in your opinion?
Kevin, injuries. Zion played just 29 games. Brandon Ingram only 47. If they can stay healthy, this is a scary team going forward.
Bounce pass Conley. Towns, no luck.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Williamson finds Ingram. Another shot. Valanciunas, good. Valanciunas has got his second basket of the game.
Valanciunas has made so many strides as a scorer since he started in the NBA.
Conley with it. Nothing on the board. Outside Edwards. Over Jones. Pelicans pull it in. Valanciunas has got 8 rebounds in this game. And it's Jones, that time on the assist from Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 3 assists now in this one. Outside Conley. He takes it in. And McCollum with the block. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. It's stolen by Edwards. And now the Timberwolves on the break. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And he is built to be an alley-oop threat. Long arms, terrific athlete. He went and got that one.
To the paint, here's Valanciunas. Gobert with the defensive effort.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim, he's likely to remember that one. Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Ingram at the 3 with Williamson playing the 4. In the backcourt, it's McCollum and Jones. And it's Valanciunas in at the center, filling out the middle. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
Passes it to McDaniels, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
Pelicans leading by 7. McCollum kicks to Williamson. Kicks it out to McCollum. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson.
You simply can't let CJ find looks he wants at the arc. His range, it's too good.
Outside Conley. For the 3. Valanciunas grabs the board. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Pelicans.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though. Whenever things started to look a little dire, they really put the hammer down.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And they're able to even the score of this series at a game apiece. Still, 2 more to go in the season series.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Valanciunas.
Boy, such a big factor in the game tonight. His intensity on the boards. Even when guys put a body on him, he somehow still beats them to the ball.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Conley against McCollum. And there it is for him.
Well, this is where Conley operates best naturally. In the paint, creating for others or himself.
Williamson looking it over. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be